What's up guys, Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, a lot of you guys might know the name Soul from years past in the game. Still one of the bigger whales in the game, and Soul is one that enjoys making new accounts, and this is what this is right here. You can see the level of the account, only 170. You can see it is a VIP 10, and you can also see, I believe in this event, everything's been purchased out. I'm pretty sure overall on this, I wonder, I don't actually know if any of these extra things were purchased or not. I do know a lot of stuff were purchased, and I do know about $4,000 has gone into this account, which means I imagine if that much has been spent, yeah. They are all 5-star. That is one of the biggest things and biggest telltales to see how much someone actually spent on a holiday event like this, because if you guys didn't know, probably a place you don't actually visit often is the treasure collection. 1,000 tickets have been done, and because one of the biggest ways to get these tickets is just by getting VIP points. The more VIP points you get, there is like a cap, I think, of it, but the more VIP points you get, the more resources you get. And yeah, this is an interesting one though, because you can't get any other treasures in these chests. So I imagine he had a ton of extra ones, and that just all got converted into shards, maybe, which might be why we have 300,000. I don't know, that's a little tricky, but I haven't even showed you what the account looks like yet. And supposedly this account's already also spent 400,000 starry gems on heroes. I haven't looked at the hero list yet. I was told wait. Yep, that sounds about right. So we have an SS tier Lord of Fear Aspen. Even has the silence immunity for, like, you know, PvP nonsense and stuff like that with damage reduction. This copy is pretty insane. Already fully kitted out, up to core level 100. It's funny though that the X levels are just 1 of 20, probably because I imagine Spirit, well, it's 1.3 million. It's got a bit, but don't need to go crazy. The biggest thing is we have another Aspen copy underneath this that is an S tier, and that's, or sorry, not Aspen, a Vulcan down here. So we have a non-householder Vulcan with an S tier. We even have Natalia, which is probably the better option for an S tier. Absolutely crazy what we got going on. I highly doubt he's even done with his hammers. I feel like he's got 40 left. I mean, let alone we have these like A+ Scarlet Queen Haloras, Elena, Freya. This looks very much like an old school account. However, it does have Melissa, and it does now have Sun Wukong. That is the first time I've seen the actual background frame for Sun Wukong. That just looks weird because it's so pixelated next to this like HD background. Whatever, it's actually a pretty solid one. I still need to build this hero on my own accounts. I know, guys, I know. And the other thing I noticed too, there's even like A- copy Natalie down here. We got an A+ attack. Oh my gosh, that's a crazy good EOS copy for Tenant 2. My guess is those might be like in future projects for a Doom Terminator Vulcan home. But yeah, this is what we're talking about when we talk about crazy overpowered early game accounts. This is what you're going up against if you're a mid spender. It's not going to be something you can actually do, so don't try to even do it. I imagine Sealands are at a pretty good spot. Yeah, pretty good. 34, looking good considering there's no homeowner or anything like that. We can just chuck a couple heroes in and see how this actually goes. Probably not great, to be honest. No cores on any of these heroes either. Interesting. But you can see how much a even treasure train can really brute force the power. I want to show you guys this Transcendence hero as well. This Transcendence Sun Wukong is low-key probably one of my favorite heroes out right now. And again, we need to build them on our own account too. Yeah, it looks like probably damage-wise, this account is probably lacking a little bit, and that's just because with the power you have on a couple heroes, everybody else gets outscaled so quickly on what they can actually do. And yeah, this is why I said Natalia is probably one of the best picks for an S tier on an account like this, just because she is insane. The amount of survivability she has, her damage output, her support, everything about this hero is just crazy overpowered awesome, especially when she gives herself an entire full shield there. Like, if there's any hero that can probably solo a lot of stuff in this game, probably Natalia, and she low-key has some pretty good AoE damage as well. So yeah, this account is kind of disgusting, and especially since it spent so much on this one event. Yeah, already at 5.5 million attack. That's a lot. 400 million HP. I wonder if there was any treasures in 2024 he got. Looks like you did get a couple right at the end, probably just unlocking the important ones. Paradise Treasure, nothing in there. Dreamlike Fantasy, nothing really there. Okay, so not crazy. And even if we go to like the regular ones, there's like some treasures. Hero Token, of course, looks like the really good one that he probably used a lot of his crystals and stuff on. Very, very good. 2023. This account actually has the camera. Wonder if this was an account that sat for a while. It very well could have. It very, very well could have. Magic Monkey Magic. I absolutely love it. So, yeah, this is interesting. As far as campaign progress went, surprisingly in a good spot, right? We are at 6-5. Wow, this is surprisingly good. Like surprisingly good. I want to put you there. I wonder what we can do with a team like this. We even throw a Betty in here. We don't have her core, sadly, which actually means I don't know if we even use her. Honestly, throwing the Melissa in is probably the best play here. Let's just see what the combat looks like, because again, 6-5 on a level 170 account, pretty nuts. We're gonna try to take out this Amun-Ra first round if possible. We just need her curse to not land on our Lord of Fear Aspen, and I'll be in an okay spot. You can see basically everything is support around this Aspen copy. The Vulcan seems a little unnecessary, to be honest. I don't know. Oh no, we did get that fear effect though. That's the one downside. I totally forgot about this wave right here because there is an enemy Aspen. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt. Let me try to do one thing. I want to see if we can just maybe cheese a little. The downside is we don't have a Betty core, which is kind of like one of the big negatives here, but we can still put her in like slot 1 and see if she gets hit a bunch, because a lot of these enemies here, they hit default slot 1. She does. I mean, she already CC'd the enemy team though, and you can see even without the core how powerful she can be, because beyond that, she's also going to get her active off this round, which isn't necessarily important. The downside here is the Scarlet Queen Halora. And then the Forces with those GOAT abilities. My gosh, it's completely decimating your team. But let's be honest, getting a 6-5 this early on, kind of disgustingly crazy. And yeah, I don't know what the direction is gonna be for this account, but this account is pretty stacked, pretty insane. And as you guys can see here, tons of even B and B plus copies. Look at all these Sun Wukongs, they're everywhere. So let me know what you guys think. This is a little treat for you guys to check out how some of the highest spending players play the game. Not something you should ever try to emulate or compete with. And I'll see you guys next time.